actually is a deeper understanding, a much more profound understanding of spiritual life. Really, what is the nature of bondage and freedom? Really, what is the purpose of spiritual practice? All this will become clear when we investigate this. Neither birth nor death. The central teaching of the Mandukya Upanishad, we spoke about it on Sunday, but it is simply stated. Our experience of ourselves is that we have three kinds of experiences. This waking life, here I am the waker, and here is my waking universe. And I fall asleep and I have dreams. I am there in my own dreams and I do not recognize that I'm dreaming. It's like another waking. And in that dream, I am there and I experience a dream world. And then I go into deep sleep. Neither the external world, nor the world of dreams, neither the waker, nor the dreamer. The deep sleeper is immersed in darkness. And again, everything emerges from that. Not that the world is wiped out. It again emerges from that and we experience the waking world. And this goes on. This is basically the story of our days. This is how our life goes, every day. Now, the Upanishad says, all of this is appearing and disappearing in one consciousness. You are actually not the waker experiencing a waking world, but you are the awareness in which the waker and the waker's world appear. And they disappear in sleep. And you are that one consciousness which experiences a dream world as the dream person and the world of the dream. Again, that disappears. Blankness, that one consciousness experiences the blankness of deep sleep. And again, the waking world reappears. That one consciousness which underlies the waker and the waker's universe, which underlies the dreamer and the dreamer's universe, and which underlies the darkness of deep sleep, that one consciousness is apart from the waker, apart from the dreamer, apart from the deep sleeper, and yet running in and through all of them. That one is called the fourth. Why fourth? Waker, dreamer, deep sleeper. 1, 2, 3. With respect to these three, the underlying consciousness is called the fourth. But you already now know it's not really a fourth kind of consciousness. It is the only consciousness, which under certain conditions is the waker in the waker's universe, is the dreamer in the dream universe, and is in deep sleep. So that one underlying consciousness, both transcendent to our experience and immanent in our experience, that is what we really are. And what Gaudapada says, see, we miss it all the time. It is continuously available to us. Like, you know what it is like, this consciousness. You say, oh, I am in a waking state now, but that fourth, that turiya, that ultimate reality, somehow I have to access that. I don't have access to it now. Wrong. We have access to it now. It is that very consciousness shining through us and giving us the experience of seeing right now. It is in that very consciousness that we hear and listen. We remember and forget. We understand or we do not understand. We desire and strive for fulfilling our desires. We talk and walk and grasp and fight and love. All of these experiences are in that consciousness. But like a fish in water, you're told that there is something called water all around you. The fish misses it because it is so common. It's the background of everything that the little fish knows. So that when it's told that there is water all around, where? Where is this water? Doesn't find it. Our condition is like that. When you're told about pure consciousness, the fourth, Brahman, Atman, the original awareness, the Buddhists have a term, original mind. It all sounds very esoteric. It's very subtle, very beyond our present experience. But the fact is, it is immanent in our present experience. It is because of that consciousness, literally because of that, we are having this experience. Now, in that consciousness, from that consciousness point of view, nothing is actually born, nothing actually dies. To understand it, consider a dream. In a dream, You hear about the birth of a child, of a relative maybe. When you wake up, you see, oh, that was a dream. Nobody was really born. You don't go out looking for gifts for babies. What babies are us. And it says like this. Yes. You don't go shopping for the baby. No. Nobody was born because it was dreamt up in the dreamer's mind. In the dream, you hear about the death of maybe a person who's known to you. In the morning, when you get up, you see it was a dream. Oh, thank God. You don't go about start looking for a funeral home or Googling which is the nearest place. No. It's because when you wake up, you realize the whole thing was dreamt up in my mind. Nothing really happened in the waking world. Now, exactly like that, what is happening is, in the waking world also, this waking world is experienced in that one background consciousness in which all of this appears and disappears. None of this what we experience now is apart from that field of consciousness. It's not a real thing apart from it. So whatever is experienced as birth here, and growth, and aging, and old age, and disease, and death, origination and cessation, they are all appearances in that one consciousness. They have no reality apart from it. According to Gaudapada, the jiva, the individual being which we consider ourselves to be, it never really originated from the absolute reality and will never, therefore, ever cease into the absolute reality. It's like saying, oh, the sky is blue. There's blue color in the sky. But actually there is not. It just looks like that because of the optics, because of the scattering of light in a particular way. It looks blue now. A little while later it will look red when it is sunset. A little while later it will look black. It will look dark. There's no real blue color there. That's not why southwest plains are blue, because they fly through this blue sky and they get blue. No, you don't have to scrub the blue. You cannot remove the blue color of the sky because the color is not actually blue. In the same way, there is no origination. Do come on in. Yes. There. Can you open the door? There's, I think, somebody peeking in there. Come on in. Yes. From the point of view of that consciousness, there is no origination and there is no question of cessation also. Just as a person in the dream who seems to be born was really not born and really does not die. Just as the dream world was really not created and really not destroyed when you wake up. When you order pizza and you are eating and then suddenly you wake up in the bed and the bell and the alarm is ringing. Do you think, oh, did I put the pizza in the fridge? I'll have to, tomorrow when I dream, I have to go and finish the pizza there. Otherwise it will be spoiled. No pizza was ever really cooked there, nor will it ever be spoiled. No origination, no cessation, no pizza cessation. What is true of the pizza in the dream is equally true of the world in our waking state also. That is what Gaudapada says. From the point of view of pure consciousness, the Turiya, this world neither originates nor ceases. This is the famous non-origination theory of Gaudapada, Ajatavada, the unborn nature of consciousness. You may say that we are born. Yes, but it is the body which is born. And even the birth of the body is not an event outside consciousness. Just like you see something in a dream, in consciousness, an experience takes place. That there is something called a body which is born, which ages, which finally old age and disease and falls apart. And yet all through, it was nothing other than consciousness. Just as in dreams, whatever happens, all through, it was nothing other than the mind, the dreamer's mind. That's what appeared as a world. No real world was created in a dream. That's what disappeared when you woke up. No real world disappeared. So no origination, no cessation, no birth, no death. You see, the traditional idea, God creates a universe. Or the materialist will say a big bang created this universe. Gaudapada says, no, it didn't. God and the creation of the universe, the Big Bang, whether the materialist or the religious person, whatever the theories are, all of them are appearances in awareness, and you are that awareness.